Sup Quacks, Jeep up here. Happy Wednesday. I hope that you're having the greatest time possible considering the circumstances and that you are chill and sane in the head. So I'm just recording this video because I wanted to talk a little bit about the account and the Twitter account Los Quacks going private after being reported for CC. CC meaning copyright infringement because of the songs that I use for some of the videos. Now, I'll need to keep this video short, within 20 minutes, so we can post it on Twitter. And after this, I'll be recording the Quacks challenge, eating one of these ones, habaneros, live. I will be eating only one, not the 6, but I need them to make more hot sauce that I want for myself. So, why going private? So the reason why we are going private, or the reason why we have been private, it's a consequence of being reported by someone unknowns that reported our videos for copyright infringement on a couple of songs. I think all of them were from Sony. So that forced me preemptively to lock the account and to go private, because the infringement by itself is not enough to get you permanently banned, but it is if you get quite a few, because you're continuously infringing or breaking the rules, Twitter rules and copyright, right? So we went private, and ever since going private, I must say that I feel like we shouldn't look back, at least for the time being. And what I mean by that is the whole point of being public on Twitter, it's, at least to some extent, is clout, right? Like, the whole point of being available for people is that people can find you, people can integrate themselves to the community, become part of the community, and your project grows, right? That's the main reason for keeping it public. Displaying your work, being findable. And that being said, right now, I don't think that the space is in its best time. Let's just say that crypto Twitter, FTX, people have lost a lot of money. There have been many rug pulls or scams or projects that didn't turn out to be true. So I don't think that right now being public on Twitter gets us what we're after, because most likely what we're gonna get is sucked into its toxicity, so to speak. So I don't think that right now. First, I'm not sure that cloud is something that I'm after. So one of the things is that clearly this is going to take more time than I expected. So I'm just going to post it on Discord. So the thing is that I don't think that... First, I don't like the social media game. And before the social media, before real world TV, we used to, people that were famous because of something, because either a talent or a choice they had taken or something they did, right? Ever since reality TV, the game changed, and anyone can be famous just because you are. Just because they put you on the TV, just because you are whatever. So that has made social media become a place where you think you can get famous. So that's the illusion. That is the game. And TikTok is proof of that. Everyone is famous on TikTok. So no one is. But because you think you are, because you have engagement, because you have people following you, whatever, you keep on building content, creating content for the app. After all, the game of the social media is that you stay there longer than any other social media, so they can keep sucking in your data and selling it, right? So it's all a scam. The illusion is just an illusion. It's just a mirage meant for you to believe that you can actually become famous and monetize from that clout. Now, that being said, I particularly am not interested in becoming famous. I'm not looking for fame. And I have throughout my life done different things before this. And I have come to terms with the fact that I do things and the doing itself is the reward that I take. So I'm not searching for something beyond what I am actually doing. Well, this is proof. This is my book. I wrote a book out of all the trips that I did and all the photographs that I took when I was pursuing the dream of going out to the street, finding myself, discovering who I was. And I don't need the book to be a bestseller so I can be happy with it, so I can be at peace with it. So that secret that has worked for me personally in my life, I do apply for everything. And in the Quacks collection, I believe that the only way I can walk away from this at peace, no matter what happens, is if I pursue something real. If I try to create something real. And I believe that the only thing that will give truth to a project, it's an actual, engaged, happy community that creates and that helps each other and that is there for itself. Because I believe that the community in the project, is the utility, is the ultimate utility, so to speak. Because we also have a game and we also have different other things that I used or that I created in order for the game and the collection to be engaging and to be like a machine that never stops, right? Because as you can see, that's what I've been building. So Los Quacks basically is the only thing that I can do with Los Quacks is to create something that is true, that is real, that the art checks out, the game checks out, the perks, the coins, everything, the standalones, the way to gather people around and to play checks out, meaning that it's real, that it's not a gimmick, it's not a gimmick, a marketing strategy. It's something that someone actually created and tried to make it palpable, fact, real. So that's it. That's the main reason for me thinking that I don't want to go public for the time being. Maybe 6 months from now, we are over crypto winter. Everything, the negativity dissipates, the toxicity kind of, filters itself out, and people are feeling optimistic again, and people are trying to discover new projects, trying to find something real again. And that's cool. Maybe then we can go public, and that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. We'll be able to have enough distance from the original report, so it wouldn't be a problem. And I mean, I think it's wise to do that, to do it and to take that choice and to go for that, right? Ever since Los Quacks has been private, you can see that the vibe, the energy has changed. People feel cozy. People feel protected by a wall outside of the jungle, right? So I think that it's contributing to make a stronger community. I think that by keeping the Twitter private, we are betting, or we are placing our bet on the people and on the actual word of mouth of not trying to do the easy way, that it's the impression way. I don't want eyes on the project. I want players on the project. I want collectors on the project. I want hustlers on the project. I want people that know what I'm doing, that they can see the value of what I'm trying to do, bet on it, sells it for a profit, because that's what they do. So that being said, I have also come to terms with the fact that all the things that I believe and all the things that I stand for and all the mistakes that I made and all the successes that I have always been also a mixture of what I have in my head and what I experience in life. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't think that my views are uniquely right. So I'm always open to debate, to hear your opinion. And one of the things that I believe is that in order for this to be a real community, there has to be initiative from you to be part of the community. So because of that, I am openly suggesting that you drop your feedback below this video and tell me what you think, because I will take it into account. I will consider the most popular opinion in the matter. So maybe let's say that we go here on Twitter and I check on Discord and I check that everyone really wants the Twitter to open. So, and I'm still thinking that it's not entirely beneficial. So maybe we can compromise. Maybe I can say, well, let's do as some of you may have picked up on. The first 3 days of the month, I don't do the game. I rest from it all. I turn it off. We can all chill, and then we can start again, right? So maybe those 3 days we can have it open, and maybe we can open the gates on particular moments. As I used to be part of a community, a torrent community that it was called Demonoid, and it was a private community of torrents, or torrents, and it was better than the Pirate Bay, or better than Kika's torrent, or better than any other torrent site, because it was private, because people actually wanted to have something that they cared for, that they protected, that they poured parts of them into it. So as I said, I'm willing to hear everyone with this position of doing so, and I hope that you give some feedback if you wish to. If you don't, that's cool. I don't mind either. And I don't know, that's it. Happy Wednesday. Now I'm gonna have to eat this shit, which I don't really want to eat that. And I jokingly play around with at home, saying that I could die from that. I told my girl that, and the joke is that maybe if I die, I could die from that, from a hypertension. It's no bullshit. Just whatever. Just playing around. And I was thinking the other day that would make a terrific headline, like GME investor and NFT creator dies while doing a challenge for his project. Oh, and he was not vaccinated. Okay, so anyways, happy Wednesday, brother. Gracias una vez más. Thank you for being here. And I am genuinely grateful for the belief that some of you, and for that leap of faith that some of you have shown to have taken regarding this project. And I do appreciate that. And I'm not the kind of guy that remembers who was who when, or who did what back when. So thank you, and see you around, Quacks. Leave your comments.